Hey, what's up, guys? Legit Meow here, and this is game of domination on Afghan. I don't play the objective in this, and if that offends you, you can tell me in the comments, and maybe I'll go for a game where I exclusively go for the objective. I've never done that before, but I just want you guys to know that I don't always go for a high amount of kills. I actually snipe a lot and rush and go for the objective, and I play pretty much every kind of play style, so you guys don't have to worry unless you think it's bad that I'm just doing this even once. But my goal in this game was just for me to get the most amount of kills as possible, and I ended up with a decent amount of kills, and I was pretty happy with it, especially considering that this was a live commentary originally. But since I haven't had much experience with live commentating, actually like zero experience, I ended up not doing that because well, I don't want to post it with the live commentary because it's kind of bad, and I have too many pauses. Like when the game starts getting intense and there's a bunch of people rushing me, I just completely stop talking and start focusing on the game, and I don't think anybody wants to hear that. But I'll keep practicing because now my TV's right next to my computer. I can do live commentaries better, and it's in my setup's in my room, so I don't have to worry about the mic picking up the sounds of other people in the house. So if you notice the way I navigate the map with this RPD class, I make sure that I have a lot of cover, and I always have the first shot on the guy, and all the engagements are on my terms, which is like how Woody's gamertag would explain it. And this is the way I've always played pretty much, except when I'm rushing. And everybody knows like the difference between rushing and using a different class, like a more defensive class like an RPD, is that an RPD or an assault rifle, you're gonna want more cover. Like the slower you can run with the class, pretty much, the more cover you need. And this is kind of weird. The guy just kind of legs out right in the middle of jumping off that cliff. So an SMG is meant for close range engagements. So if you're running around with an SMG, you most likely won't need as much cover as opposed to if you're using an RPD or an assault rifle. Because an assault rifle, you might get into situations where you're against an assault rifle and it's a pretty evenly matched gunfight. But if you have more cover than the guy or a better shot, then you're gonna win, and you want to have all the advantage you can get, because if you want to build up a kill streak or something, you're gonna want to obviously have the advantage over the guy. So here I'm calling my AC-130 in the cave, because when I'm in the cave they're less likely to spawn there, and when they have C it's possible for them to spawn in the cave, and they actually make their way into the cave even though I'm in there. I don't think they ever find me, so it doesn't work out perfectly. But just as a tip, if you guys are using an air support in this map, you might want to stick around in the bunker or in the cave, depending where your teammates are, because there's nobody from my team's in the cave, so that's why I went there, and it seems like they're all in the bunker. Like, of course I wouldn't go in the bunker if my team's all in the bunker, because they're there anyways and the other team's not going to spawn there. Oh, that was a mouthful. I'm gonna move on now. So this is pretty cool. I get out of my AC-130 and right away I go to the what is that flag? The C flag, because I kind of need to die because I want my next AC-130, and I work on that for a while before I actually get my next AC-130. But right now you can tell that I'm playing a bit more aggressively and not really paying attention to if I'm gonna die or not as much. I'm just going for kills, and I don't mind if I die because I want, yeah, I'm repeating myself now. But basically what you want to do is, when you're going for a high kill streak, like I don't really want to kill myself because I find that kind of a waste, but you can if you want, or you can just play aggressively and try and take down a lot of people before you die. We're pushing a bit far into their spawn right now, and that was kind of stupid to do, but luckily they keep spawning at C, I think. And if you don't know how the spawns work, if too many people go into their spawn, then they're gonna switch to the flag. They're gonna switch to spawning at the flag with the least amount of people on your team at it. So right now probably the A flag has the least amount of my team on it, so they're gonna spawn around the A flag probably. Even though that my team's in the bunker, they'll probably spawn like in the grass at the back of the A flag if we push too hard at C. So I'm trying to start up my next kill streak here, and I'm kind of playing cautiously because I know that their team is all over C and they know where we are because my team's all around here and they're shooting their guns and whatnot. So the other team knows where we are, and I don't want to stick next to them too long. And if I am next to my teammates, I want to play pretty cautiously because I don't want to die because of a teammate. And right now, this is pretty risky that I'm shooting into the cave while people on the other team can jump down the cliff. I can't really exactly remember what happens here, but the reason I did that is because I saw my teammate up at C, so there was a pretty low risk of the other team coming up to the top of the cliff, because the #1 place he's going to be looking is the cliff once he gets up to C. So this is a spot I was talking about where it's a pretty good spot to defend C, and once you kill them once, they're going to come back for revenge over and over and over again. Right here. And there's a lot of cover here too, so it works out pretty well. You might consider this camping, but I'm just playing the playstyle that goes best with the gun that I'm using. Like, it wouldn't be as successful if I rushed up and confronted them right at that corner there, because they would probably just throw grenades and I wouldn't be able to run away fast enough because I run so slowly with this gun. So you have to play a bit smarter, and with this gun it's a bit less based on your reflexes as opposed to your positioning, the way that you situate yourself on the map. And the people shooting down my Harrier gave away their position there, but I didn't go over to them because I saw my people at B already know that they're over there, so they should keep them pinned back for a bit. And nobody's actually up on the cliff, so I try and get up there, but the weight of the RPD hinders me on getting up to this cliff, so I take a while. And I think I actually commit suicide right here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I actually commit suicide twice in this game, that being the first time, and then later on in the game I commit suicide again, which kind of sucks because I only get 6 deaths in this game, and it would have been a lot sweeter if I only got 4, so maybe you guys can just in your head not count those deaths, because honestly, well, I guess they're pretty stupid and maybe they should be counted, but whatever, it's not a big deal. Here I'm going into the cave because I have a guy on the cliff already, so that means that the other team's going to be either spawning at the back of the cave or at the stairs. So here I flank the other team because I kind of know where they should be, and my teammate died, so that means they're pushing up here. It's all pretty well thought out. If you pay attention to your minimap, you'll do really well. Same with any Call of Duty game, or probably any shooter game. I honestly don't play any other shooter games before besides Call of Duty. I have been playing some Minecraft lately though. Well, not lately, but like this week, not in the last few days, but I have been playing some Minecraft, and I enjoyed that game a lot more than I thought I would. It's actually kind of addicting. And if you don't know what Minecraft is, it's like a game where you're a little miner guy and you walk around and mine for rocks and valuables and build stuff, and I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. You gotta play it and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. But that was a pretty lucky kill for my Predator there. I don't know how he couldn't manage to kill me, but it turned out well for me. And this is actually kind of a risky spot to go in this plane, because here on the minimap I can see people on top of the cliff, and if they saw me go back into this plane end, then there's a good chance that they would come in and kill me, but whatever. And if you notice here, my teammate pulls up an AC-130, and he actually got that from a care package, so I was pretty disappointed that, because I could have got like probably 70 or 80 kills if I could get into this AC-130. And that's not exaggerating either, because when they're spawning on the cliff like that, like, there's no stopping an AC-130, and you can see that by how many kills this guy's getting in the kill feed. There I die again, and right here I open my AC-130, but there's one point until we win, and I open it and the game's over. So that was pretty disappointing, but a good game overall, especially on a 3-bar connection. So thanks for watching, guys. Maybe you can rate the video, subscribe, you know, all that. Peace out.